Buffalo for the right to go to the Sweet 16. The Richmond Spiders have it rolling. Won 4 games in 4 days to make the tournament and now knock off the Hawkeyes in their very first game of the tournament. They're meeting the media now in Buffalo.
Going down. Right here in the front, go ahead.
Thank you. John O'Connor, Richmond Times-Dispatch. Jacob, what was the key in keeping the pace where Richmond wanted it against a team that averages 84 points?
I don't think we were too scared to play at their pace. At the end of the day, we just had to guard. We had to make it tough. Obviously, it was going to be tough trying to guard Keegan, but I think we did a really good job overall as a team, not just Andre or Nate or Tyler. I think overall we did a really good job on them. And, at the end of the day, we knew it'd be tough for them to guard us. So I felt like we could score with them as long as we could, contain the guys. I think we did a really good job defensively.
Okay.
For both players, your poise spoke for itself throughout this game. When did the belief enter the equation you could win this game?
Probably last Thursday. At the end of the day, we knew we're a tough team to scout, the way we run our offense, how many older guys we have. It's tough to try and guard us. We're a fairly confident group, and I think last weekend, showed that, and I don't think anybody doesn't believe in each other. 1 through 20, our guys in the locker room believe in one another, and we go out there and show it.
All right, in the back.
Andre Robinson, Challenger Community News. Jacob, you had no problem shooting today, and we could talk analytics, but how does it really feel right now to send one of the nation's best teams home dirt nap? Give them a dirt nap.
Yeah, no, it feels good. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm excited. I'm happy for my guys more so than for myself. We deserve to be here, but we knew that's not enough. You got to go out there and make your own luck, and we did that today.
There's a question up front here. If you can get him a microphone, please.
Noah Goldberg, ESPN Richmond. Guys, excellent defensive performance today, but this is really going back 5 games for you now throughout the A10 tournament, holding teams under 70 points. Over these last 5 games defensively, what's changed for you guys?
I think we all personally bought in, From top to bottom, we all really just dig in on defense. We focus a lot on it in practice. And just overall, that was our weakness this year, I think. And for us to just come full circle at the end of the year and really dig in these last 5 games, like you said, it's unbelievable.
The bench has done a really good job. I mean, we've got 20 guys on the team. A couple guys can't even sit on the bench. The energy's been great from them. I mean, it's easy to go out there and work hard for those guys when they're supporting us how they do. So it's been really easy for us.
All right, in the back.
This is for either of you guys. Can you talk about Nathan's defense and just how much he was able to come up in the clutch today?
He was fantastic. Words won't really do him justice. Offensively, defensively, he kind of saved us. Kind of had some Matt Grace heroics towards the end of that game. He got a big time and one, but I think it started when he got matched up with Murray. I think he did a really good job defensively, and that kind of got himself going. And obviously, defense led to our offense today, and he did a really good job.
Another question up front here, or here.
Jacob, just looking at your journey, you've said it hasn't always been glamour or hasn't always been pretty. There's been ups, there's been downs. You went under-recruited. This time of year, what it means for a player, can you speak to this moment, what it means for you to do this for Richmond and this moment just when you think about the journey to get here, to now be on this stage?
And it's incredible. At the end of the day, when I was a freshman or when I was a senior in high school, I decided to bet on myself and bet on Richmond. Turns out 4 years later, as a senior, I did the same thing, bet on myself and bet on Richmond, and it's paid off. It's unbelievable. I'm happy for the guys I've got to do it with for 4 and 5 years. I'm happy for Coach Mooney, but I feel like me personally, I was built for this. Like this is who Jacob Gilliard is.
Any other questions for our student athletes? All right, we'll excuse them. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll continue with the questions for Coach Mooney. We can start here in the front here, sir.
sort of what you hoped would unfold that way, or did you have other plans?
Well, I think certainly the result, but yeah, I feel like it's so challenging to guard them because while they have an NBA level player, he's not, they don't run quite as many plays as some teams. Their patterns are a little bit more reads, and he's a pretty selfless player for someone so great. Which makes me more nervous because, just him being able, we'd have so much attention on him. I thought that, Jacob not only played a tremendous game offensively and controlling the game, but he guarded Bohannon the whole time. Only got, one time we were mismatched in transition. He was able to get a three, and another time he got a three while Jacob was guarding him. But that was really the only one. So, was very, very anxious about guarding such a prolific offensive team. But one thing I thought that we had multiple guys that we could put on Murray. Not that we could stop him or guard him, but we had multiple guys that we could put on him. We started with Andre, foul trouble limited that. Tyler guarded him most of the rest of the first half, and then Andre and Nate guarded him down the stretch. And I thought, again, he's a tremendous player, but I thought we did a very good job on him.
Right here. In the aisle there. Yep.
Chris, congratulations.
Thank you.
John Fanta, Field of 68. Jacob just summed up the journey. And you talked a little bit about it yesterday, that journey of getting here. When you think about this moment for you and your program, you said it means a lot to Richmond. Why?
Well, Richmond has a great basketball tradition. And there are schools around the country that mean a lot to Richmond fans, Auburn, Indiana, Georgia Tech, Vanderbilt, that are teams that we've won NCAA tournament games against. And, it's so hard to make this tournament, and for our guys to have done everything they did, starting with coming to Richmond, next was returning to Richmond, for everything that they did, to be in the hotel ballroom in Brooklyn 2 years ago when everything be canceled when we had a great season, to just, have the perseverance and the togetherness and the camaraderie to want to be at Richmond. That's what's special to me is, especially in this day and age, guys, they're great players. These guys have done it and committed to Richmond. And as someone who's part of Richmond, that means that much more to me.
Wow, what a journey for that coach. Coach Mooney, a guy who was almost fired. A lot of fans wanted him fired. Well, Richmond won 4 games in 4 days at the A10 tournament, punched their ticket to the big dance, and then take out a big gun. The Iowa Hawkeyes, who 10% picked to go to the Final Four. 10% of all brackets in our bracket games at CBSSports.com and the CBS Sports app had Iowa in the Final Four. 88% had them winning this game. And Richmond comes out, wins straight up at plus 400 on the money line. They'll take on Providence on Saturday.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.